Peace family, how is everybody doing today? I got a lot of channels and I got a lot of messages and I wanted to share with the family, and I wanted to know if anybody else been getting certain downloads that I've been getting and noticing certain patterns, right? As far as on social media, in the media, on the news, on Netflix, in these movies, right? That there's this agenda to push this narrative that the end of the world is near, that everybody needs to panic, right? And there's a reason for that. We have to realize that we're shifting into a new dimension. We're shifting into a new earth or a new world, right? This new world order that they've been throwing out trying to scare you, talking about the Illuminati is going to end the world, or the Illuminati is going to implement New World Order, NWO. Let me explain something to you, right? They got you running away from yourself. The Illuminati is just the illuminated ones, the light beings or the true divine beings that are meant to take over the new earth, right? Inherit the new earth. Those who will last will be first. Those who will first will be last. This is Revelations that we're in right now. This is what they've been talking about. There's a reason why they want to implement fear. And they want to implement fear. And before I even start, you already know, guys, please screen record. Again, I'm telling you, Instagram is not letting the channelers channel right now. And this is why I stopped doing my live videos. Now, this is what I was saying before, right? As soon as I was going to say, make sure you screen record this, the live shut off. This is how you know what I'm about to say is some real stuff. We're screen record this, y'all, because y'all already know how Instagram be acting, right? Now, I want to just say this. There's an agenda with the powers that be, or certain people that want to spread fear. They want you to stay in this low vibration energy because that's what's going to trap you in 3D. They don't want you to operate in your higher self. So they got to keep you stuck in a lower vibration and lower energies, right? This is why some of you may be having certain dreams about things in the past, or fighting certain demons, or really your shadow self, because you haven't done the shadow work. And we've been talking about shadow work, healing the inner child, healing yourself so you can walk through and go through the darkness in order to come into the light, enlightenment, the truth of yourself. Now, I want to say something, okay? There's an agenda to spread this fear that the end of the world is coming, but the end of the world is just really just the end of their world. The Illuminati, the New World Order, is going to be run by the illuminated ones, which are you, right? Not some people that's hiding in some shadow government or whatever. Like, that era is over. But they want to keep you stuck in fear, making you think that they have power over you, and they don't. Okay? Now, you're the illuminated ones. You're the Illuminati. You're the ones that's going to inherit the new earth, right? Those who are first will be last, or last will be first. Now, I'm talking fast because I don't know if this is going to shut off again. Like I said, it already shut off twice. Okay? Now, there's a few videos online right now. There's one called Carol and the End of the World. That's on Netflix right now. That just came out recently. Not to mention the movie that just came out a couple of weeks ago called Leave the World Behind. Okay, another Armageddon movie. I just seen a promo for next week. There's another segment with, what's his name, Ricky Gervais. I'm not sure if I'm saying his last name right, but he has a stand-up comedy coming up called Armageddon. Now, if y'all are on social media or Instagram, you probably heard the news about Mark Zuckerberg has been, building an underground base. Now, what is this making everybody run into a frenzy, right? It's making everybody panic, right? Like, oh my God, all of these movies talking about the end of the world. I need to grab all of my groceries, get all of these waters, get all of the toilet paper, get prepared. Like, stop operating in fear. There's nothing wrong with being prepared, but do not operate in fear. We are not fear mongering. We're basically telling you that the end of their world is near. The beginning of our world is here. And so what they want to do is they know that their time is up. Right? So what you got to understand, predictive programming is planting the seed in your mind. This is hypnotism. It's me basically, like, if somebody wants to hypnotize you, they will plant the seed in your mind and make you believe it. But you have to feed that seed in order to make it manifest and grow. Now, if you starve that seed, or you neglect that seed, or you reject that seed, it will not grow. It will not fester. It will not germinate in your mind, because the human mind creates the reality that we see. The CIA already revealed on the official CIA website, right? Go online and check after this live. They said that, yeah, we live in a holographic universe. And our mind creates everything that we see. Nothing is really real. So the only power that they really can have is over your mind. The universe is mental, all is mind. If I can control your mind, I got your body, I got your world, I got your reality. You my slave. Get me? So you got to take back the power of your mind. Stop giving away your power. Step into your power. Now I want to talk about something. There's a gift, there's a psychic ability, and if you guys follow my YouTube, right? I recently did a pop quiz, and every week I just started this new thing where I do a pop quiz, and I quiz my subscribers and see if they've been studying and doing their homework. And I asked them, I said, you know, what is the psychic ability to see the future in your dreams? And the answer was oneiromancy, right? Oneiromancy is the gift to see the future in your dreams, the gift to get divine messages from the angels, right? Who was it that got divine messages in the Bible? Joseph, right? Joseph got the divine message from God and told him what was going to happen to him, right? That he was going to be powerful, that he was going to be a king, right? Nobody believed him because that message was for him. Now, for those who are listening to this, you probably have the gift of seeing into the future and the gift of dreaming. Dream walkers is what they called them, right? But the shamans would call them people who have 1 foot in and 1 foot out the door. 1 foot in the spiritual world and 1 foot out of the spiritual world. That is you. And these people who are diviners and seers who have the gift of oneiromancy go way back to ancient Kemet. Okay, Mesopotamian times, Babylonia, Greek, all of that, ancient Greece, all of that. These people were so powerful that the kings would have them as their advisors, and that they had powerful places in politics as well as the social hierarchy. But now, right, this is there's a reason why I'm explaining this. The wrong people have been in power, and those who have the gift, who's supposed to be in these powerful places, those who have the gift to see the future, right? They dictated certain powerful political moves, right? They were the ones that spoke to the generals and the soldiers and said, all right, look, this is the game plan here. This is what I had in my dream. This is what the spirit God told me. The goddess told me. Get me? The reason why I'm bringing this up is because a lot of us have been having dreams and warnings, omens, from God, from my spirit guides, from my ancestors, have been telling us something is coming. A wave is coming. Just last night, this morning, I had a dream about tornadoes and whirlwinds. And you know I came prepared, right? I always tell y'all, there's books that we gotta read. Signs and symbols. Now, if you guys want to know all of the books that I read, all of the books that I recommend, if you are an avid book reader like me, I would say go in my link in bio and go to my Amazon link, and I have a book list full of books that you need to study if you want to take your skills and your occult practices, right, your studies to the next level. We're always learning. Now, it's really important that you get this book because when you have symbols or dreams, these symbols are telling you something. If you have problems decoding these symbols, get this book. Because signs and symbols run the world. This is why they put these signs and symbols in the award ceremonies. This is why they put them in advertisements and music videos, okay? Why your favorite musicians put up certain symbols on their shirts and their videos, because they want to program you. But I want to teach you what these symbols mean and how you can use these symbols to empower yourself and to protect yourself. Now, if you got this book called Signs and Symbols, on page 35, you will see that it has the signs and symbols of the weather and what it means. Now, when I looked up why I was having these dreams about whirlwinds and tornadoes, we got to realize, what do tornadoes represent? Now, the winds. In modern times, wind was a symbol of change and freedom, but traditionally, it is linked with the 4 compass points, the gods, and even demons. Its roles are also to make wind a sexual symbol. The Apache American Indians believed that the holes in the fingertips represented the wind's paths as it entered the body at creation. In China, wind is associated with rumor, a symbolism linked to hunting and getting wind of a scent. Getting wind of something, a hint of something, okay? The whirlwind, symbolizing circular, solar, and creative movement. Whirlwinds are often seen as a vehicle of divinity. In the Bible, God spoke to Job from a whirlwind. In witchcraft, evil spirits rode on whirlwinds. Page 35. Not only that, but they also have the gods that represent what these whirlwinds and storms were. Shango, Oya. Shango is a sacred Nigeria Yoruba people. Shango is a god of thunder and lightning. His symbol is the Oshe, a double-headed axe, representing the stone thunderbolts he hurls from the sky. It's a whole bunch of deities in here. Okay? Now, I told you guys I have nothing to hide from you. I give you my resources. I give you the books. I'm telling you this because I want you to study. The reason why I had this dream about whirlwinds and tornadoes is because a big change is happening. Now, if you are also a dreamer like myself and you're a channeler and a medium, and you are one of the chosen ones who have the gift to see the future and also convey that message to the people, right? With great power comes great responsibility. Now look, big change is happening. Destruction is happening. The end of the world is happening. But it's not what you may think. Remember what we said before in our previous videos, on YouTube especially. We talked about the end of the world is the end of the 3D, third dimensional reality. Everything that you know, everything that you're familiar with, everything that you've been taught is about to be destroyed. And that means that we're going to have to build from the ground up. And we're going to be completely different beings. We're going to be operating from a completely different space. We're not operating from the lower level, base level energies anymore of fear, right? Survival, right? Just living to pay bills and living just to survive, right? That's what they had us stuck in, our lower vibrational selves. But we're evolving past that. And the dream spell that they had us under, it doesn't affect us anymore. This is why you've been immune to it. This is why you've always been a black sheep in your family. This is why you are the mutant. You are not here to be like everybody else. You are meant to stand out. You are meant to be a pioneer. You are meant to do things that nobody else has done before. And yes, life is going to be very difficult for you because nobody has done this before. So you have no guidebook to see. I understand. I know. This book is insane. It talks about thunder, lightning, and storms. Storms are associated with warrior gods and supreme deities. Who have we been calling upon for protection? Who have we been calling upon to turn things upside down, to let the rightful heirs stand where they belong? Oh, yeah, you guys must have forgot that ritual that we did, right? Okay. Thunder was seen in many cultures as the creative power and harbinger of vital, fertilizing rain. In Bible stories, it represents God's voice, while lightning delivered fungicity and illumination. A thunderbolt was the weapon of choice for the Greek god Zeus in a Hindu 3. They cut off the video again. This is going to be the final attempt. I just want to get this message out, family. Oh my God. They do not want to get this message out. And hopefully it will be saved, right? Okay. They cut the last live off again, but let's continue. So we have these omens and these dreams that's coming to us, that's being given to us by our ancestors, by our spiritual team. And before it gets cut off again, I just want to say this, family, that we are doing a full moon ritual on December 26th in order to call forth our ancestors, venerate our ancestors and call on them for protection, for insight, for foresight, for abundance, to bring in a good energy for the year that's coming in, for this new earth that we're stepping into, this new life that we're walking into. We previously did a road opening ritual to close the doors towards things that don't serve us, right? The old world, turning our backs against the old selves and walking into the new doors of opportunities and abundance and blessings. Because there's a ton of blessings out here. The universe is abundant. It's plenty for all of us out here to eat. And that's the energy that we're walking into. Don't forget to screen record this, family. I once told you before multiple times, they will cut this live, as they already did 2 times now. This is our 3rd take. Now listen, please tap into this ritual, family. Group rituals are powerful. And ask anybody who's been a part of our rituals, they work. They are powerful. And we get quick results, long lasting. And as you guys can see, everything that's happening right now, we've been doing our rituals. For those that have been asking me, oh, why don't these spiritual people do magic against those who are oppressing us? We have been. And this is what's happening. This is the results. We just don't be loud about it. We move in silence, right? Silence holds power. Loose lips sink ships. That's why we get things done. Now, I want to also say something, family. Okay? I want you to get that book, Signs and Symbols. I will put the link below. right? The link, because they got a whole bunch of knockoff books and a whole bunch of other symbol books that are okay, but this is my favorite one right here. I'll put the link in my description or in my bio, or like I said, look on my Amazon store and look under book list, right? Now, I want to say something, family. When you get these dreams and visions, write them down, because your ancestors and spirit guides and God, or the great goddess, the universe, whatever name you want to put on it, is talking to you. They talk about this in religion, right? They talk about this in different religions and different spiritual paths. The gift of oneromancy, to dream things that come true, that come to pass. Anybody in here has that gift? Anybody ever had a dream and saw it come true? Drop it below in the comments and let me know. Have you also been having dreams about the future and what's coming? About black tornadoes, about storms, right? About change. And like the book said, what do that represent? Storms, hurricanes, rain, and change represents what? It represents a new beginning, an omen of rain. Rain brings what, right? Showers and growth, and even the flowers need rain to grow. Rain is raining on us. Raining what? Prosperity. What they say, make it rain, right? Make it rain. Yeah, the gods are making it rain on us, bringing us abundance, bringing us blessings, bringing us protection. And like Rihanna said back in 2007, when she made that song Umbrella, when she was talking about she got a deity or a spirit guide that has an umbrella over her, and no matter what rain may come, she protected. And they tried to paint her as the Illuminati and she's evil. Oh, she was talking about y'all. She was saying that, yeah, we're the chosen ones. We have an umbrella over us, and we're good. And whatever storms may come, we're covered. No worries. This is a purge that's happening right now. So don't worry about that. That's why we've been doing our rituals. That's why we've been doing our protection. That's why we've been calling our ancestors and deities, because we know what time it is. But I'm going to cut it at that. Like I said, family, we have a ritual coming up December 26th, and I want you guys to be a part of it. If you want to join it, RSVP in my link in bio, as well as my description if this is being watched on YouTube. And go on my website, IamConjurequeen.com, go to events, and you can RSVP there. But I want to just leave you with that before they cut this off. I love you so much, family. Pay attention to your dreams. And I think that we're all having similar dreams. And when I pay attention, I do read my comments, and I do notice that a lot of us are tapped into the same frequency, and we all been seeing very similar things in our dreams, right? Storms and waters and lightning and hurricanes. These are big changes that are coming. And I want you to also look up what deities or what energies, right, are synchronized with these rains and these storms. What do they represent? And why are these deities coming to you at this time? Look up oneromancy, the gift to see the future in dreams. And I want you to study it and practice it and buy a dream book just for that, and keep it by your bed with a pen. Okay? Every gift that you have, we have a gift, but in order to strengthen that gift, you got to practice. Practice makes perfect. I love you so much, family. Let's close it at that before they cut this video off. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you follow, subscribe, and share this with a friend, because you never know who may need this video. This video may wake somebody's DNA up and activate something in them that turns them on. Because, family, we're in the end game now. We're in the end game. It's either you woke or you choosing to stay asleep. I'm so ready for change. I love you, family. Take care of yourself. All the best. Conjurequeen signing out. Peace.